Hey everyone, welcome to this whispery session with me that's being done early in the morning, so I don't want to wake my kids. Um, what's up, y'all? It's Amina. Um, welcome to Soul Transforming Energy. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna jump right in because this is just a channeled message for a light worker that's about to be famous. And you're gonna know if it's you. Like when you see the title, not everybody, you know how some people they put up titles that they know everyone's going to click. Everybody's going to click, you about to be rich. Everybody's going to click, you know, there's just certain titles everybody's going to click. But not everybody wants fame. And that's not to say that because you were drawn here, you desire fame. But there's a feeling you have in your core that's telling you it's inevitable. Like, it's meant to be. And for many of you, it's a necessary part of your glow up in order for you to truly fulfill your purpose this lifetime and reach all those you are meant to reach. Look at how that fire is burning. Something you're truly passionate about that's going to inspire so many other people. And it's going to be so easy. I feel like you're going to just be using your experiences, things you've learned from your childhood, things you've gone through your life. These are going to be woven, maybe some of you so, or I don't know, but these are going to be woven into what you do. Maybe you tell stories. There's just something. Okay, well, let's take some deep breaths and take a look at these cards. I do have questions for Source. And then at the end, at the bottom here, you see this is a spirit message that I'm going to allow you guys to like pick your pal for. So this is a really quick read, should be, unless I'm there feeling, uh, chatty today. Maybe, I'm tapping into source energy, but if, need be, and others have to come through or are better suited to answer the questions I have, then we may end up with a host of ancestors, a host of angels, um, you know, some kind of light being. I keep hitting my freaking camera stand. I don't know what that's about. I do feel like I need a new one, so maybe that's a reminder. Okay, guys, let's take 4 deep grounding breaths just to get grounded. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Relax. Feel the relaxation begin in your body. Take another deep breath in. Just focusing on taking love and light in. Exhale. And releasing anything that feels heavy. Take another deep breath in. Relax. Let your shoulders relax. Sit up straight. Exhale. Feel yourself connecting to the space you're in, the planet you're on. Take another deep breath in. Feeling safe and protected in this energy. And exhale. Letting go of any worries, any stress, any guilt, any shame, any anger, any sadness. Just let it all go. At least for this moment. All right. I would never tell anybody just let anything go that you're not ready to let go of. So I don't want anybody to ever take that part of my breath work, like, hey, what you mean let it all go? I'm still processing this shit. Take your time. So let's jump right in. First question I have is what's coming soon? Like really fast. What's coming next? Really, really quickly. Not something that's down the road. What is the next big thing about to pop off for my Lightworkers collective that was drawn here that are meant to be famous? We have the Ten of Swords reversed. So looks like a resurrection, an ending to some really, really rough times. Ace of Wands. And out of this difficult time, a major opportunity is going to present itself. Knight of Wands, look at it coming in really quickly. Something you're going to be very passionate about is coming your way. For some of you, it could be someone, but it's something or someone you were very, very passionate about that did you really bad. Like you might even still be recovering or healing from it. But just know you are recovering and healing, or you will soon be healed because you have something big coming your way. Ace of Pentacles reversed. So you might not be able to see the financial blessings of whatever this is right up front. You might not be able to see. It might look like this opportunity is passionate, but it has nothing to offer. Temperance reversed. Maybe you don't feel worthy for this opportunity, and that's something you're going to have to deal with right now, work through. With Temperance here reversed, you might be using coping mechanisms to deal with this healing you're going through from whatever happened. For some of you, it could be being under-recognized, being underpaid. It could be always feeling like you give but you don't get back the same amount. A feeling of unworthiness for the things you're passionate about. And there could also be, for some of you, others that feel that way towards you. If you're dealing with someone specific, maybe at this time, who's very passionate about you, who wants to offer you something but doesn't feel like they have much to offer besides passion and addictive behavior. Or a disharmony, an imbalance to your peace of mind. And I feel like that's really, really important right now. So what's coming in really fast and soon is a major opportunity that's going to get you really going and bring some balance and peace and harmony to your life. May even bring some abundance. At the bottom of the deck, it is going to be an ending to something, though. Whatever it is that's coming in, you are going to be required to walk away from something else. Yeah, it could have something to do with work or a career move that's going to cause you to have to relocate or move. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? I want to get a little clarity for the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands coming in reversed. Yeah, it's like something or someone that either you don't feel worthy enough for, or doesn't feel worthy for you. Kind of wanting to give up. Temperance. Might as well get clarity on everything. Three of Wands reverse. Yeah, it's like something you were waiting for, something or someone that was waiting for you. There's just an energy of wanting to give up, feeling not worthy, feeling like it's not going to happen, and then boom, there it is. Yeah, this is something spiritually meant to be. If this is a union with someone or a union with some form of work, yeah, it's meant to be. It's spiritually ordained. Knight of Swords, yeah. I said coming in quickly, you got 2 knights. So yeah, something's coming in really quickly. I feel like to almost reconcile something. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody feels like either they owe you something. Maybe they think you're doing very well. They want to be a part of whatever you're doing, or there's an opportunity coming in that's about to make you really, really financially prosperous. Whatever the case is, communication that's going to bring you into alignment with this is coming in very quickly. And just trust the process. It's meant to be. Whatever it is this is that's coming in quickly. You'll know what it is for you. Okay. So my next question was what to do to prepare for this now. Now, with my old camera, I would have just laid out the other cards and backed up the view. But I put these down and I realized, no, this joint is so close, I can't back up the focus. So I have to move that out the way. So you can always rewind and screenshot it. So what do you need to do? What do we need to do to prepare for what's coming in? And that's always a really, really good question. How to prepare? Because sometimes it's like you miss the opportunity and you wonder what the hell, because you thought it was just going to come in, but no, there was work you were supposed to do. We have the Seven of Cups coming through reversed. Four of Good Cheer, which is yep, Four of Cups. I was stuck on stupid for a minute. The Magus, which is the Magician. Two of Good Cheer, the Two of Cups. And the Four of Wands reversed. Four of Candles. This is interesting. What's at the bottom? The 10 of Good Cheer. What the hell? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What must you do to prepare? There may be a lot of options coming in, and maybe more than one opportunity coming in for something. I mean, I did see two knights. I saw a Knight of Swords and a Knight of Wands. Well, with the Seven of Cups here reversed, Seven of Good Cheer reversed, it's like you have all these cups and you don't know what to choose, so you're not really choosing anything because you don't trust yourself to make a choice. See, when it's upright, this cups here, this specific tarot deck here, when it's upright, Seven of Good Cheer, it it gives me the energy of someone with a whole bunch of great options in front of them, but they don't know which one to choose first, so they don't make any choice. And by making no choice, you're actually making a choice. You're not getting any of these blessings in front of you. So the thing is to go with your heart. It's a cups card, so everything there is emotionally connected to you. Just follow your heart to the one that's really calling. But when it's reversed, it's like kind of knowing what you want, but being afraid to make that choice because maybe you've made bad choices in the past. Like here, just feeling like I've made choices before. Every time I chose one, it ended up empty and unfulfilling. But that mindset can have you missing this opportunity that's going to come in. So I am hearing, be careful because with Magus here, you are a master. You're manifesting. What you want to come in, you're manifesting. You're calling in your perfect match, be that a love relationship or your perfect like career. Because look, what you don't see at the bottom is the 10 of Good Cheer. Ultimate happy family, happy life, happy emotionally. You don't even have to be in a union, but look, union. Um, so I am hearing what to do to prepare now. Shift out of this mindset that you make horrible choices and that whatever you choose, it's just going to be disappointing. So, you're not going to make a choice because your choice is going to be bad, whatever you do. So you're not going to make any new choices, any new moves. You're just going to stay in this cycle and not realize that things have shifted. You've changed. Look at these degrees you got. Look at these books. You got knowledge. You're wiser. You're making better choices now. But you have to realize in doing so, you're manifesting. You're manifesting a union of some kind. And maybe someone is also manifesting you, and that's what you're overlooking. Now, with the Four of Candles here, it could have something to do with your home life. For some of you, you feel unstable in your home life, and there's a choice when it comes to moving either in with someone, closer to someone, maybe in away from someone into your own home. But I do see something here with needing to move or focus on family. Focus on your home life and family life in order to prepare for this, what's coming in, what's being manifested, what's calling you in, what you're in alignment with, this happiness. There is a need to focus on your family life, move. If you need to get divorces in order to get this, do that. If you need to tell a job that you're giving them notice, you're going to be going after your dream, do that. But just know that as long as you're dwelling on what didn't go right, and therefore not trusting your judgment to make a choice, you're not going to get what you want. Okay. So that's how we have to prepare now. Shift into the mindset that what you want wants you. Okay. Sounds good. Here we go. So the next question I asked was, how will your life change after this month? And I am using 2 decks for that question. Oops. How will your life change after this month? How will your life be changed after December? Very pinnacle month for many of us in this light family, if not all of us. All right, let's go. We have the Nine of Vessels, Nine of Cups coming out reversed. How will your life change after this month? The Nine of Stones, Nine of Pentacles reversed. Temperance. I think I had the deck. No, I didn't. Okay. Ace of Sticks, which is the Ace of Wands. And the Queen of Vessels, Queen of Cups, reverse. I feel like after this month, you're going to feel like you have finally found peace. You have finally found grounding. There may still be some emotional residue around, feels like loves you had to leave behind. Maybe things that you thought were your wish fulfillment, things you thought were going to bring in prosperity and just did not bring in contentment and satisfaction. You went on your own little spiritual journey, or you're on one this month, my dear, whether you realize it or not. And this journey is bringing you a lot of direction towards what is good for your inner peace. So many opportunities are coming in or are going to come in. There's going to be one that's major, but it really feels like it may cause a little bit of feeling like emotions are, I don't want to say like really coming to the surface, but that's what I'm feeling. Like no longer hiding your emotions. Knight of Vessels reversed. There may be somebody after December that you once thought you were very much in love with or thought really loved you, that maybe either you're going to have an ending with, or they're going to come towards you insincere, or they're not going to come towards you at all. Maybe you're waiting on this person. This might be specific for some of you. And I think after December, you're going to realize, let me get another clarity card just in case. Yeah, Five of Sticks. It's the Five of Wands. Somebody you've been having an issue with, or maybe not speaking to. This is very off topic, but there's something life changing that's going to happen between you guys. Um, Feels like it's been a really rough road, but with them coming through reverse, it feels like they've hurt you emotionally. I don't know if this is going to occur this month or after this month. Can I get clarity? Is this a past tense or coming? Six of Sticks. That is the Six of Wands. All right. So this is something that was very difficult between you and someone you really loved, and possibly they loved you too, coming through as a Knight of Cups, but they weren't showing it. And something about them really, really hurting you, or maybe throwing you off emotionally. Um, this a message here that maybe you're gonna go through some rough times this month, but know you're gonna get through it. Like this path is filled with rocks. So it's like a rocky time. Really feeling like you're going through it with this person. Maybe you're going through it and they're not seeing the rough time it is you're having. But they're showing that at some point you're going to get through it together successfully. So maybe this month is going to feel like a dark period between you and someone else that you love. It's not just passion. And that loves you, but isn't really showing it or able to express it, or they are insincere at times. Maybe they have a third party, another person on the side. It's going to look like something comes together. I don't know if you walk away and then that inspires them to come behind and follow you and chase you, but I do see a success at one becoming two. Can I get am I confirmation that I'm on point? Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, this is something karmic that has to be worked through. So I do see this month, this getting either completely done for, like it's a wrap, you and this person, or you guys shifting into alignment. And look, even here, it looks like you're out. Somebody's trying to catch up. So I do feel like there's a chance that you and someone can reconcile. So that's some of you, but that's only if the person's willing to do the work on themselves. Otherwise, for others of you, yeah, I just feel like if this is a twin flame dynamic, that walking away from this situation is what will bring it together. Confirmation? Yeah. King of Cups here. That will get you the emotional response that you need. This person that you're dealing with has some emotional issues. They really, really, really need you to heal them. And it does look like eventually, with this rain, it might be at a time where it's raining or snowing. I don't know. I just saw snow for some of you, where you and this person are going to reconnect or connect in some way that brings a successful outcome to a karmic situation that's been really, really not good for a minute. And it's going to bring some emotional stability. So don't worry. All right. Three of Wands. Yeah, something you've been waiting for. You thought that you knew what you wanted. You thought you knew what you wanted. You thought you knew what it was going to look like when it showed up as well. And with the Three of Wands here, it's like it's coming, and now you're going to be seeing it. By the end of December, it's going to be like, "Ah, I didn't see my wish fulfillment coming in before, but now I see it." Seven of Blades. That's the Seven of Swords. So making your moves in silence. I feel like also for many of you, your glow up is going to be quiet. So maybe where you're expecting, like, say for example, you have something you do and you want people to buy it online, right? and no one's buying it. And you're like, yo, this was a flop. I ain't make no money off of this. And then you're like, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to do this fair where I'm selling my stuff in person. And you're like, but you could pre-order, so you don't got to show up. Nobody pre-orders. But then you get to the fair and mad people show up to purchase whatever you're offering. So I'm seeing something like that, like something creeping up on you, something moving quietly. And if for some of you, I see your ship coming in and you making your moves quietly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the world. That's gonna bring in the new cycle. I think before maybe you talked to the wrong people, you you didn't take time to go within, and make sure everything was ready before you got out there with it. Or a lot of times you let fear get in the way. And so you would just, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna be successful. I've been waiting for this success. It's never coming. And you're gonna see by the end of December, you're going into a whole new cycle. Yeah, you're gonna leave a lot of people behind though. Knight of Wands, the Knight of Sticks reverse. Gonna leave behind people who don't bring solid opportunities. Anything that's been in and out of your life, and that could be just a person, you know, if they don't got it right by the end of this month, you're gonna be out of here. Yeah, because you got bigger and better things coming in. Yeah, the Fool reversed. All you have to do is trust the process. Trust what's happening. It's all manifesting for the good. Three of Stones, Three of Pentacles, where you were not recognized, you're going to see some recognition. And everyone who didn't recognize you, yeah, they're going to be reading about you. They're going to be looking at things online about you. They're going to be stuck realizing that they fumbled. Yeah, look, Empress reversed. They fumbled you. And you could be an emperor still. They fumbled you. Okay? I see you manifesting great opportunities to come in from places that once you thought were finished, you thought you just couldn't do it. It was done for. You were defeated, and you're going to realize, no, you're not. Mm-mm. By the end of this month, and there's the Six of Blades again, it's reversed. Something you're reluctant to leave behind, you're going to finally leave behind, and you're going to see a whole new world. Look, it's the Towers here. That is another card for the world. Why? Because the tower was already going to break down. It was already built on something not stable. But when it breaks down, now you got to build anew. So it's a new beginning. It's a new cycle. Even if you're building in the same line of work, in the same job, the same person. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. This time it'll be different. Building generational wealth. So stop dwelling on the stuff that didn't go right with this Four of Cups here. And know that it's about to shift. The Devil, you're free of that. Reversed, whatever that energy was, you worked through your shadows. You did that. All right. And you're doing it still this month. That's what's bringing in that outcome. Okay, before we get to this last part, I'm going to pull you cards from Ancestor Spirit Oracle. It might give you some more direction as far as where to focus your energy this month in order to step into this fame. And it may also show you where you may become famous, what line of work. But these cards down here are just going to be your final cards for advice and dice. So we have balance yourself, direction, growth, life stages. So right now, taking time to get balanced. Work out what doesn't work for you, keep what does. Going through a huge transformation, and it's growth and finding the direction that you are wanting to go in and who's meant to go with you and who ain't. Back to basics. Simplify, reduce, and center. It's a lot with getting balanced and grounded and returning back to your roots. What did you once love? Who did you once love? These things are still possible for you. Yeah, and not out of your reach. If you had goals when you a long time ago that maybe now seem juvenile, they're like, no, that's where you need to go back to basics because that'll get you balanced. You need to reduce all the extra crap you're adding into your life. I'm also hearing if you're eating a lot of junk, if you're smoking, drinking a lot, get back to basics. It's time to reduce everything. Pull yourself away from electronics for a minute. Pull yourself away from the crowd and get centered. Okay? So you know what it is you want in the direction you want to go in and not just following. We have upskill, work, career, and crossroads. Yeah. So your life is really about to change when it comes to your career. I do see you feeling like maybe you're at a crossroads now. You're not knowing what's happening next or which way to go or what you should do in order to gain more prosperity. But I do feel like by the end of this month, you're going to feel balanced. You're going to know what direction you want to go in. You're going to have grown from the experiences you've gone through. And I do see a life of ease coming in where things feel easier, where things come to you, where you're attracting more so than chasing. Somewhere you've up leveled and people are seeing that. People in powerful positions are seeing you have up leveled. Answer the call, explore, travel, live. So many of you are going to be traveling, probably planning to travel by the end of this month or literally traveling in January or February, I see, either to go see someone, to move somewhere. Some of you may be traveling to look at places to live or moving. You're exploring new places. I do feel like if you get the opportunity to travel, do think about moving, relocating. I see that big too. By the end of this month, many of you will have relocated and moved. Some of you, I do feel like, are going to be moving based on your career, where I'm hearing answer the call, like someone contracting you somewhere. Oh, that was a lot. Sorry. Coming in. And lastly, you have Earth magic, nature, rituals, and charms. Connect to Mama Earth this month. By the end of this month, there's going to be a specific ritual that you've developed or a charm you've kept on you that's going to be very special to you, that assists you in focusing your mind, maintaining your balance, staying centered. All right? Keep that on you. It's going to be based on the earth. I feel like it's a crystal or something for many of you, but others of you could just be going outside barefoot, grounding, hugging a tree, stuff like that. And go after your goals. I wasn't supposed to pull one more, but shit. Persist, encourage, advance. By the end of this month, after this month, that's what you're going to be doing. Bottom of the deck, be thankful. Gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. I feel like getting into that energy now is the secret to manifesting everything you want. All right. That's what I got for the collective read. Now we're going to do a quick, and I mean quick, choose a pal. Each of them has a dice. You can choose either by planetary dice, zodiac dice, or the numerology dice. Unless, Harry, my hands are turning white because I did not lotion after I washed them. All right. So now you should have chosen your card, your dice. I mean, let me choose mine. I want to be in on this. I keep seeing the zodiac, so I'm gonna go with the zodiac. All right, guys. Damn, I should have chose this pal. I don't know what it is. Well, it doesn't matter. All right, guys. So if you went for the planetary dice, it did have Jupiter on the top. I didn't look at that and realize that Jupiter is lucky. It's all about your faith finally proving itself, like you following your higher calling coming in. So let's see, your advice really so far is to follow your higher calling. You have the moon as well. Let your intuition be your guide. There's things beneath the surface right now, like talents you might have that you're not really tapping into. And I'm hearing that the fame that's going to come for you, it's going to feel like it's luck, but it's really something you believed in, you kept the faith in, you kept doing no matter what, even if it's not your regular 9 to 5. It's just something it's your higher calling and you just never stopped. All right. Intuitively, you know what it is. So, first card of advice says, perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself, I'm gonna call y'all my moon pal, my moons. You also have Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey, my moons. Sorry, I keep saying that to annoy y'all. And your last two cards of advice say message from afar and can you feel me? Who do you guys have from far away or that has passed on that would be sending you a message? All right, it says message coming from afar. Expect positive and refreshing news, a great outcome for all. And your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights, and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace, celebrate. Ashe, Amen, Amin, Omen. That was dope, my moons. All right, that's y'all sesh. That's y'all read right there. Okay, if you were drawn to Pal 2, which is the zodiac sign Pal, and it's showing the zodiac sign of Virgo, which is about skills, work, wellness, service, health. It's the sixth house. Your advice would be to take good care of yourself, to focus on things that will increase your skills, that will increase your health at this time. Also, I'm hearing for many of you, your fame may come from health and wellness in that department, being of service, helping people heal in some way, helping people gain a skill that helps them to heal or to heal others. There's just something really important at this time about work you do in service to healing or helping others. And by taking care of your own health, that's also going to help you call in those opportunities to do that for others. You also have Libra coming through. Balance, that's the seventh house, partnerships, marriage, and contracts. So I see your fame coming through a contract you're going to get, a partnership you make with someone. It could even come through for many of you a spouse or a marriage. Maybe you and someone else come together, become this huge power couple, do work together, blow up. But for many of you, there's some spiritual union or a spiritual higher calling or both that's going to bring in this huge contract or partnership deal that I feel like is going to be just bring balance to everything in your life and be like the answer to all the stuff you worked for. Ooh, y'all got me sweating. Okay, your advice from Spirit. It says it's time to hit the reset button. I'm gonna call y'all my Libras, even though you're not. If you are, you're not. That's the energy you're in right now. Things are coming into balance for you. So it's time to hit the reset button, my Libras. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. Oh my God. All right. Next advice. Learn to ride the waves of life when faced with difficult times. You can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy, fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Go with the flow, balance. Flow and balance is what I'm here. I'm going to call y'all flow. Y'all the flow pal. All right, so the last two cards of advice you have from Spirit say joy and aura of love. I do feel like this is the energy you give off and also what you're calling in. So it says Kuan Yin, that's the goddess coming through, love and compassion, a time of healing. You are being showered with love and light. Accept this gift. A newfound joy for life will replace your sadness. Oh my God. They trying to make me cry. I chose this pile. And that just really resonated so highly. I hope it did for others who chose it. And the last one says the union of light and dark, of earth and sky, balancer of anima and animus, the merger of two souls. Acknowledge the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, both yin and yang, to create a perfect balance. I feel like for many of you, balancing the divine feminine and masculine within is perfect balance. My God, that's how you create balance within and around you. I feel like that's also how you call in Look, the merger of two souls. Some of you are going to encounter your soulmate, and yeah. And I don't even feel like that's advice. That's just something you needed to know. And acknowledge that it's because you balance the masculine and feminine energies within yourself. And the person coming towards you has as well, or the person you're with already. It is the house of partnerships and spouses. Okay. Patuj, I may need your own private reading about career and love. Because that was all right. That's your read. My group threes, you have the numerology dice, and it's already on number 2, which is the second house, which is a house of value, gain, money, self worth. So, my pal threes, my advice to you is to start to budget because you're going to have a lot of money coming in. Know that you are worthy. I feel like sometimes you struggle with knowing how valuable you are to things that are happening around you and people. But I see you needing to focus on your coin now, raising your price, maybe asking for a promotion, putting yourself out there because this is your time. You can gain a lot of money right now, my threes. And then you have the number 12 coming through. The 12th house is the house of rehabilitation, privacy, retreating, releasing, forgiving, and healing and sacrifice. But the one I'm really feeling for you guys is a need to forgive. I was going to say retreat, but something hit me with releasing and forgiving and healing. But forgive stood out. There's something you need to forgive, and that is in the way of your money coming in. It's something that maybe made you question your self worth, your self esteem, how you value yourself. The second house is also the house of Taurus. So you may be a Taurus or have Taurus placements in your astrological chart. But yeah, there is a need to forgive or heal from some aspect of your life that caused you to question your worth. And that's going to shift your money. Just shifting that mindset of knowing you are worthy. Okay. And here's your other advice from Spirit. It says instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely, my 12s. I'm going to call y'all worthy. Yeah. All right, my worthies. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself? Your hard work and your decisions. Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. That's a lot with you to stop being so hard on yourself. See that you have done a lot and that you're about to see the money come in. You just have to know that what you've done is valuable, that you're worthy. Worthy? Shit. All right. And your final cards of advice say emotions and regret. So, regret says there is nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life with regret, wondering what you could have done but did not. Go for it. Sometimes it's better to try and fail than not to try at all. All is not lost. You still have time to turn this situation around. Let go of fear and apprehension and follow your heart. So there's something maybe that you regret that didn't go the way you wanted it to go, or something seems like it's not going that way, or you feel like you're gonna fail at something if you do attempt something. Maybe it's something you really dream for. Once again, undervaluing your worth. And they're saying, go after what you want to do, what you want. All right. Don't be afraid to follow your heart. Okay. But once you make your choice, don't keep pushing and trying to force anything or keep checking to see. Just make your decision, go after what you want, and allow things to manifest. But remember, first, you have to forgive, you have to release, and you have to heal from things that made you feel like you could not be all that you can be. And lastly, it says, you are awash with unexpressed emotions, my threes. My threes, my worthies. Say exactly what you feel. It is safe for you to speak your truth. Wow, a lot for you to take in. You guys need a reading too. Everybody need to book a personal reading right about now. And that is really, really interesting because I'm about to put out my New Year's special read that'll give you a month by month vibe for each month coming and an overall look at the year ahead. And I think it would be really helpful at this time for many of us. Um, but this is what I got for you guys. This is the messages. This is what y'all need to know because you're about to be famous. You guys need to know that you're undervaluing your worth and that something you think you failed at or aren't good enough at, you are really great at. And you just need to express yourself, maybe to the people who made you feel this way, or to this, or to spirit, or in your creative work. But it's time for you to be heard. It's time for you to heal and to forgive and to allow what's meant for you to come in. You're worthy. You guys just need to let the old go. Things may feel difficult, but know that you get past these things. You know what I'm saying? Just go with the flow. You are moving into the next phase of your life, and it's coming in faster than you expected. But you are healing at this time and getting help with that healing. Spirit, you have guides all around you. And soon, the sadness that you feel is going to be replaced with joy and a union, a merger of two souls or two things that match a spiritual union. And there's going to be balance in your life, partnership, peace, contracts. And you guys, all you have to do is keep your mindset focused on what you want. Your intuition is guiding you there. Don't lose sight of this truth. Know that the things that are coming that feel difficult are so that you can grow and be proud because you've grown so much, my moons. Yes, you have. And now you're going through another life shift where you're doing a growth spurt. You're gonna, you're gonna, you're gonna be okay. It's like the goddess or God within you is waking up. There's a great outcome coming for everyone. And this is the session for today. Please leave me a comment and let me know how this resonated. Please let me know, if there's any questions, anything else you think that I should have asked. I can always do another session for that. This reading felt very deep and very necessary. I'm proud of all of you guys. We're about to blow up. Let me stop acting stupid. But yo, for real. Um, wow. Give me a thumbs up if this resonated, if you didn't already. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're about to all be famous together, y'all. And don't put expectations on how. Just relish in the energy of fame. Visualize, close your eyes, and think about how you would feel with fame. And that doesn't mean like fame to the point of idolization and people worshiping you, but just being well known and recognized for what you do well, what you do that makes you feel good. Yeah, that kind of recognition and fame. Visualize how you would feel, not where it would come from and how it would come in, how you would feel in it. Okay, anyway, that's enough. Spirit. Book a personal session, you guys. The information's in my description. Always read it. It tells you about all the ways that you can merge, mesh with me on my other platforms. Merge. What the fuck am I saying? I'm sorry. Remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming new light workers into the light tribe, and I'm all over the place right now, you guys. It's early in the morning. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, bye.